What's up? Anybody on here? Not yet. That's alright. I think this is my first real live on TikTok. I thought we were just on TikTok, but it turned out I was live on YouTube. Alright, we're going live on everything. We're just a nobody trying to make it big. Welcome to my morning. I don't have a dishwasher, so I gotta wash everything by hand. I cook for 3 days in advance, or I cook for 3 days worth every time I cook. I'm very busy running my construction company, so I really don't have that much time. I'm trying to do all this on my own, meal prepping, working out 2 to 3 times a day, getting ready for my show in 4 weeks. A little less than 4 weeks now. Definitely not going to be the leanest. Won't be the biggest. I haven't competed in like 10 years, so we're just getting back to it, falling in love with competing again. We'll do men's physique just to get on stage, and then I'm going to take the winter off, and I'm going to eat a whole bunch of good food, and I'm going to get real big.
Why don't you own these big apartments?
And then we're going to cut down and try classic physique.
Right now, well, Tyler, my word is because I don't have millions and millions and millions of dollars sitting in a bank account. That's why, right? But just
no dishwasher, no washer or dryer. So everything that I do is manual labor. It takes a little longer. I got a 5-year-old son.
I'm going to tell you right now, it does not
pick him up at school at 2:30 every day. I get in line at 2 though. You got to get there early, beat all their moms, man. Moms get in line like there's no tomorrow. And then you just sit there for 30 minutes. It gives you a little time to catch up on some stuff.
You'll find a whole bunch of apartment deals, but we are looking for specific ones. You want to look for
almost a workout doing this.
Broker or a for sale by owner. Those are going to be your best property. Number 2, we need to use other people's money.
But
okay?
for the most part, I use this one for all my sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts, broccoli.
Cost anywhere from
I use my other pan for eggs,
but it doesn't
asparagus,
matter when you can find people like me who have money to invest and need to invest.
That's about it.
Most people who have
then I use my flat grill because I don't have a full kitchen, so I gotta piece together all this Walmart cooking stuff.
Put their money to work. In their eyes, you just brought them a valuable investment.
I used to have a house.
We have a whole
I used to have a dishwasher,
a
washer, and a dryer.
Beautiful thing. Number 3.
Used to be 1 story, and I didn't have to walk 2 dogs downstairs, 3 stories every day, multiple times.
So when we close,
but it all adds to the story.
We get paid what's called an acquisition fee. And we get paid that up front, and that's typically 5% of the purchase price. That means
do it if you
an
need to.
apartment that costs $10 million, that means you
don't sign the damn paperwork unless you know.
Of $500,000 when you close the deal. Why? Well, it's because you found the investment.
Once we finish these dishes, then we can get on to cooking. The cooking's going to take about an hour, prep it all, get everything set up.
Number 4, we need to collect some cash flow.
I have to do 2 rounds of chicken because my grill's too small. So I do 2 rounds of chicken, that takes forever. And then I bought a little bit of steak this time too because I want to get a little red meat in, get some more creatine. Been eating a lot of chicken lately. I did fish for a couple weeks back, but I really don't like fish that much. I mean, I like fish, just not salmon. Salmon, I can eat like 1 piece and after that it's like hot dogs, man. It don't want to go down.
And then when you sell the complex and you cash out, you get paid too. Remember your number.
Then once we finish dishes and cooking, I can go to work. Own a construction company, still ground up. Right now we're just doing some small stuff. regrouping, getting ready for some larger projects.
Within about 3 years.
But between construction, working out, 5-year-old, all the difficulties of living in this 3rd-story apartment on the ocean, keeps me on my toes.
Here's a bonus tip, okay?
I'm just a nobody coming back to life, putting my armor on.
Here was some tax savings.
And I appreciate every one of y'all watching. I don't even know, it's kind of small. I don't think there is anyone watching right now, but that's alright. The more and more I get comfortable talking, the more and more I'll get comfortable recording.
The second, no.
Putting yourself in uncomfortable situations makes comfortable outcomes.
Big multifamily property, namely bonus depreciation, cost segregation. All that means you and your investors will pay $0 in taxes.
Where's everybody from? If anybody is on here, where are you from? I'm in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Shark bite capital of the world. I'll tell you what, I'm 34. I lived here until I was 13. Came back at 23. Left again after a year. Came back at 26.
Yeah, huge understatement.
I don't think I've ever seen a shark fin off of the shore. Not to say they're not there, because I know they're there. I see them all the time in drone pictures. But I also don't go to the beach that often, because being raised as a young man in Michigan, I learned to not fear the water. There's a body of water everywhere you are. Whether it's a lake or a river, something, or something that you could go swimming in, and maybe some seaweed would touch you, or a snapping turtle you would see. But down here in Florida, it's like everything's trying to kill you. Alligators, snakes, diseases in the water, crackheads. Damn, you go downtown Daytona, you might get slapped around by a crackhead. But this is my morning. Dropped little guy off at school already. Wash some dishes. Meal prep. Go to work. Pick little guy up. Go to the gym. Come home. Go back to the gym. Do some cardio. Because we got about 4 weeks and then we're going to be on stage for Men's Physique in Daytona, or Orlando, November 1st. That'll be exciting. It's been about 10 years since I've been on stage. Again, not gonna be the biggest, not gonna be the leanest. I'm just getting back on stage because it's been so long. And we're really excited. It's been a long time. This used to be all that I did back in the day. Working out, eating. But now we've grown up a little bit. Went through a divorce, got a kid, got a lot of responsibilities, a company. So what do? Do we just be a dad? Nah. We're gonna stand up, stand strong, find ourselves again, and we'll be a beast. Because that's all I know how to do. I've tried to lay low. I've tried to give up. I've tried to become an alcoholic and sit around after work and just drink and, oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Now I come home. And it was hard at first. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, giving up drinking for the past 9 years. It was really hard. It's a lifestyle. You come home, you crave that first beer, the shower beer, get out of the shower. What now? You're not going to the gym. Tell you that. Kids want to play. Back then, I was a stepdad of 2. Got my own kid. I was constantly just pouring into other people. I put myself on the back burner. I made sure that the kids had fun. I made sure that they were fed. I made sure they had everything they wanted. And I never once looked in the mirror and said, do you have what you want? And to me, it felt like I was sacrificing. You really didn't need to worry about yourself. You know, sometimes there's chapters of your life you're gonna take for other people, and that's okay. But you need to make sure that when you get out of that chapter, you got a game plan. Because when you get out of that chapter and you're lost, you're gonna waste a lot of time trying to find yourself again. And that's where I found myself. You know, I got out of a marriage, lost 2 stepkids, felt I didn't really do much wrong, was cheated on, beat on. It was a very toxic relationship that put me through a lot. But where I'm at today mentally tells me that I did learn a lot through it, and I'm never going to be in that situation again. I'm not going to say I'm not going to get married, but right now, knowing myself, I put everything on the back burner always for other people. So right now in this chapter, I'm focused on me, my son, my business, my close family, but most importantly, my happiness, my mental strength. Because when you have full control over your mental abilities, it's something else. I mean, everything else follows right after. You literally start believing in yourself, you start making moves, you start reaching out, you start networking. That person you always mean mugged in the gym, you're starting to, hey, what's going on, man? You open up, you come alive. And I could be a testimony to that, where I literally hid for years. I just drank every night. But now we're here. I put the hard work into it. I sacrificed, and I'm finding my way with God. So anyone that's listening that immediately wants to say, you are nothing without God, and give all praise to Him, I understand. I'm finding my way. But as of right now, for me to get through that dark time, I stepped up. I made things happen. I said no. I told myself not today, and I made it happen. No more excuses. No more looking back at pictures saying, man, I wish I could be that guy. Man, look what I used to look like. Look how much I used to lift. Now I literally I look. And it's not about all looks. That's not what I'm saying. You know, looks come, but it's all up here. When you fix this changes. That changes. Everything changes in your world. And that's what all these big motivational speakers and everything do. They feel good. You don't understand. The second you start feeling good, you do this. Like, I'm just a nobody. I'm a nobody in life trying to make myself a somebody for y'all. Because I know what it's like to be down at the bottom of the dumps. And when you're at rock bottom, most people don't know what to do. For me, rock bottom is a canvas. I sickeningly say, that's not even a word, but I selfishly say, I enjoy being at rock bottom, because when I'm at rock bottom, I think the most. I game plan. I'm ready for tomorrow. When I learn myself. When I get a little bit farther away from rock bottom, everything's going great, and then I get up to here, I believe in people too much, so I kind of let loose on some things and think my circle will take care of it in the past. So now as I come from rock bottom and climb, yes, I rely on people, but I brought those people to rock bottom with me to understand where we came from. Because if there's not a we, there's not a team. And if there's not a team, you're building alone. You truly are. And that's okay sometimes. You're going to have chapters of building alone, and you have to, because you got to learn yourself. But once you learn yourself, get the F out of rock bottom. Climb, damn it. People just sit there and they wait and they wait. As soon as you get out of rock bottom, the sliver you're out of rock bottom and you feel like you know yourself and you have confidence, it's over. It's over. Nobody can stop you. Self-love. You are one of one. That is unique. Nobody can replace you. Nobody can be you. Why would you ever want to be anybody else in this world when you are one of one? Nobody can take that. Let's go, people. Wake up. As soon as you wake up, I swear, you are the person on the screen talking to everybody else right now. You feel good. You want to go out there and do great things. You might not have all the money in the world, but you got that. You got it right here. And as soon as you open and awaken all of that, you are now a part of the greater picture. Your greater picture. Now, I don't even know what just happened. Y'all woke me up, but I got to get back to my dishes. I got responsibilities calling, but I feel like my calling in life, this is a part of my responsibility. I'm going to start doing this a little more. People got to wake up. Let's go. Bobby Jones is in town, and I'm not going nowhere.